Why do some immigrants adapt quickly, while others still feel awkward after years? It's usually not because of English grammar. A lot of immigrants already know vocabulary. A lot already understand English. But they still feel awkward, disconnected, confused, or socially invisible. Why? Because nobody teaches the hidden social rules. Nobody explains how Americans soften communication, why small talk matters, why confidence matters, why people seem friendly but still private, or why direct communication sometimes feels too intense. These are invisible cultural rules. And honestly, they affect your life almost every single day. At work, in friendships, in dating, in conversations, in networking, even in simple everyday situations. This series will teach you the real social rules many immigrants slowly discover the hard way after years in America. Not textbook English, real American social behavior. Because fitting in is not only about language. It's about understanding how people think, communicate, and connect. And the good news is, you do not need perfect English to belong. You just need to understand the culture behind the communication. The goal is not perfect English. The goal is to sound comfortable, understand social behavior, and feel natural in real conversations. So relax. Listen. Immigrant Topic 1. Don't compare everything to your home country. Many immigrants naturally compare life in America to life in their home country. People may feel confused, uncomfortable, or frustrated when things work differently. But different cultures often simply have different values, habits, and communication styles. Something unfamiliar does not automatically mean something is wrong. That's why many successful immigrants try to observe first before judging too quickly. Keeping an open mind and adapting slowly can help people understand the culture more deeply over time. Cultural adjustment usually becomes easier once people stop comparing everything constantly. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: observe carefully first, then understand before judging. Immigrant Topic 2. Learn the social rules, not just English. Many immigrants study English grammar and vocabulary very seriously. But sometimes conversations still feel awkward, even when the English is technically correct. That often happens because communication also depends on timing, tone, body language, and social expectations. For example, saying something too directly or at the wrong moment can create discomfort. That's why learning social rules is often just as important as learning grammar. Understanding social cues and communication style can help immigrants sound more natural and confident. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: culture often affects communication more than grammar alone. Immigrant Topic 3. Friendly doesn't always mean close. Many immigrants feel surprised because Americans often seem friendly very quickly. People may smile, joke, compliment others, and make small talk even with strangers. But friendly behavior does not always mean deep friendship or emotional closeness. Many Americans still strongly value privacy and personal boundaries. Friendships usually develop more slowly over time through trust and repeated interaction. Someone can be socially warm while still keeping their personal life private. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: friendly communication does not always mean a deep personal relationship. Immigrant Topic 4. Independence is expected. In America, adults are generally expected to manage their own life independently. people often handle paperwork, appointments, scheduling, and communication by themselves. Many systems also expect individuals to solve problems proactively instead of waiting for help automatically. That's why communication, organization, and self-management are extremely important skills for immigrants. People are often expected to ask questions, schedule things, and communicate directly when problems happen. At first, this level of independence may feel stressful or unfamiliar for some immigrants. But over time, many people become more comfortable with managing responsibilities on their own. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this. American culture often expects adults to independently manage their own life and responsibilities. Immigrant topic 5. Communication matters more than perfection. Many immigrants worry too much about grammar mistakes or having a strong accent. People sometimes become nervous and afraid to speak because they want perfect English. But in American culture, communication style often matters more than perfection. Clear communication, confidence, friendliness, and positive energy usually create better conversations than perfect grammar alone. Most Americans are already used to hearing many different accents from around the world. What usually matters most is whether communication feels understandable, relaxed, and natural. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this. Comfortable communication is often more valuable than perfect English. Immigrant topic 6. Respect boundaries. In America, respecting boundaries is extremely important in both social life and the workplace. This includes time boundaries, emotional boundaries, workplace boundaries, and privacy boundaries. For example, many people prefer advance notice before calls or visits, and they may protect personal time very carefully. Americans also often avoid becoming emotionally intense too quickly with new people. Even friendly coworkers may still keep strong boundaries between work life and private life. For many immigrants, this can feel distant at first, but it is usually connected to respect, privacy, and independence. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this. Don't move into people's personal space too quickly. Immigrant topic 7. Be proactive. Many immigrants stay quiet because they are afraid of making mistakes or bothering people. But in American culture, waiting silently can sometimes hurt communication and opportunities. People often expect others to ask questions, clarify confusion, and speak up when something is unclear. For example, employees, students, and even customers are often expected to communicate proactively. Following up and asking for clarification are usually viewed as responsible behavior, not rude behavior. Many Americans believe people cannot help you if they do not know what you need or what problem exists. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this. Being proactive usually creates better communication and better support. Immigrant topic 8. Systems matter. In America, systems and procedures are a very important part of daily life. Appointments, paperwork, documentation, and official processes are used almost everywhere. For example, people often need appointments for medical visits, government services, banking, or interviews. Many immigrants feel frustrated at first because so many systems depend on forms, records, and procedures. But in American culture, these systems are often viewed as a way to create fairness, organization, and accountability. That's why following the process carefully is usually very important. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: understanding and following systems can make life much smoother in America. Immigrant Topic 9. Learn American Soft Communication. Many immigrants communicate more directly because that feels normal in their culture. But in American culture, people often soften language to reduce social tension and avoid sounding too harsh. That's why phrases like maybe, not really, we'll see, or I'll think about it are extremely common. Americans often prefer indirect wording because it helps conversations feel emotionally safer and more comfortable. Sometimes the real meaning is softer and less direct than the actual words themselves. Learning this communication style can help immigrants better understand social situations and avoid misunderstandings. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: soft communication often helps conversations feel smoother and less stressful. Immigrant Topic 10. Small talk is social glue. Many immigrants feel confused about small talk because it can seem fake or meaningless at first. People may wonder why Americans talk so much about weather, weekends, sports, or food. But in American culture, small talk often acts like social glue. It helps reduce awkwardness, create trust, and build comfort between people. Small talk is usually not about deep information. It is more about creating a relaxed and friendly social atmosphere. Over time, these small conversations can slowly strengthen social relationships and workplace connections. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: small talk helps people feel connected and socially comfortable. Immigrant Topic 11. Don't isolate yourself. Many immigrants naturally stay mostly inside their own language or cultural community because it feels safer and more comfortable. People may avoid uncomfortable situations or avoid speaking English because they fear mistakes or embarrassment. But too much isolation can slow integration and reduce confidence over time. Social interaction is usually one of the fastest ways to improve communication skills and understand American culture more deeply. At first, conversations may feel awkward or stressful, but gradual exposure helps people build confidence little by little. Many successful immigrants improve because they continue participating even when situations feel uncomfortable. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: real growth often requires temporary social discomfort. Immigrant Topic 12. Confidence matters more than you think. In America, confidence is often very important, both socially and professionally. People who speak confidently, introduce themselves clearly, and express opinions openly are often viewed more positively. This does not mean being loud or arrogant. It usually means communicating comfortably and showing self-belief. Many immigrants underestimate how strongly confidence affects communication and opportunities in America. Even with imperfect English, confident communication often creates stronger impressions than silent perfection. Over time, confidence usually grows through practice, participation, and experience. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: people often respond more strongly to confidence than perfect language skills. Immigrant Topic 13. Nobody explains the hidden rules. One big realization from many immigrants is that nobody fully explains the hidden social rules in America. Many cultural expectations are never taught directly in school or language classes. Instead, people usually learn them slowly through observation and repeated social experiences. For example, tone, timing, body language, personal boundaries, and indirect communication are often understood silently by locals. That's why immigrants sometimes feel confused even when their English is technically correct. Watching how people behave in real situations can often teach more than grammar books alone. Over time, people slowly pick up on these invisible social patterns. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: watch people's behavior carefully, not just their words. Immigrant Topic 14. Adaptation takes time. Many immigrants feel frustrated because they still feel awkward even after studying English or living in America for some time. People sometimes expect themselves to adapt quickly and smoothly, but cultural adaptation is usually a very slow process. Learning social rules, communication style, humor, boundaries, and cultural expectations takes repeated real-life experience. Feeling confused, uncomfortable, or socially awkward at first is completely normal. Most people gradually adjust little by little through observation, practice, and interaction. Over time, situations that once felt stressful usually become much more natural. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: feeling awkward during adaptation is a normal part of the process. Immigrant Topic 15. You don't need perfect English to belong. Many immigrants worry too much about having perfect grammar, pronunciation, or accent. But the reality is that millions of immigrants communicate imperfectly and still build successful, meaningful lives in America. People often connect more strongly with confidence, warmth, friendliness, consistency, and adaptability than with perfect English. Most Americans are already used to hearing many different accents and communication styles. What usually matters most is whether communication feels understandable, respectful, and genuine. Confidence and positive energy often create stronger relationships than perfect grammar alone. So yeah, one important immigrant mindset is this: human connection usually matters more than language perfection. And that's the end of these 15 immigrant survival topics for life in America. If you understood even 20% more about American communication today, that's already real progress. Remember, fluency is not only about English. It's about understanding people, social comfort, communication style, and cultural expectations. So don't worry about being perfect. Just keep listening, keep observing, and keep speaking little by little. Over time, things that feel awkward today will start feeling natural. And if this video helped you, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you can keep learning real American English and real American culture. See you in the next lesson.